I'm gonna do a few of the pressure reps here, and then I'm gonna try touching a strap to his neck, so we'll see how he does. Muzzle. Good, nice. Yeah, good job. You can get it, you can get it. Good job, you can do it. Come on, come on. Yeah, good boy. I will often encourage them to pull against it. This does not increase their pulling on it in general, but it does mean that they don't freak out as much when they feel it. Muzzle. Good. You can do it. Yeah, that's so good. Good boy. Muzzle. Good. Yay, good boy. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Good boy. You can see there, so I was actually applying some pressure there to hold him back. And he was like, whoa, I don't like that. Muzzle. Good boy. Nice. Good job. Very good. All right, so I'm going to try one with touching a strap to behind his neck, or on his neck. So we're going to see how he does. Muzzle. Good. Good job. Yay, you did it. Good job. And if I had been well prepared, I would have fed him after that, but I was not. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Trainer mistake. Hi, my dude. Muzzle. Good boy. Very nice. And I'm gonna keep feeding. Good job. And I saw his ears come back and his eyes flick back, and he's chompier now. So good boy. Yes. So good. So all of those were teeny tiny subtle Coniah for not a huge fan. But my barometer is going to be, does he willingly put his nose back in on this next rep? Or does he go, yeah, you know, I have other ideas. Hi, my man, that is my bag. Muzzle. And there we can see, oh, look, other ideas. And I'm gonna feed him anyways. I do not care that he did not do it. Muzzle. Yes. And the reason I fed anyways is what I didn't want to do was take a situation where he was feeling conflicted, and I don't know if I want to do that. I don't quite feel comfortable with what you did the last time, and then go, oh, well, you didn't do it, so I'm not going to pay you, and that will actually just increase how conflicted he's feeling. So even though it feels wrong, I will pay the dog for opting out, and it will feel very, very, very wrong, and it will go against everything you've heard from a lot of dog trainers. But for doggos like him, like one of my dogs at home, you have to pay them for opting out, or they just, they stop completely, or they level up frustration-wise. Come here, sir. Muzzle. So what I'm gonna do to get this back is I'm not gonna do that step again for a little bit. Good job, my man. Because I'm essentially rebuilding trust at this point. Muzzle. Yes, good. And I'll even come down here and do this, but I'm not gonna do the step that freaked him out. Hi, my man. Muzzle. Yes, good boy. You're so smart. You're the smartest. And so now I am going to try it, and I'm going to make it very quick. So I'm going to try an easier version, if I can, than what we did. Muzzle. Good boy. Oh, yeah. Good job. And I'm not going to do it on that rep because he was like, well, the cheese is behind you. Come on. Good job. Ready? Muzzle. Yes, good boy. Very quick. Good. Feed. Take off. So that one he handled. I just flipped it up over his neck, fed him again really fast, and immediately removed the entire thing. So I actually didn't even get ears back on that rep, or if I did, I didn't notice it. So we're going to try it again. As long as he sticks his nose through, so he gets to control this. Muzzle. Good boy. Very nice. Yay, good job. You did it. Good job. And there I accidentally touched his ear. I did not mean to do that. Good job, buddy. You did it. Are you the smartest? Are you the smartest? And I lost my panting. I have very closed mouth, and I have some lip licking. So we're going to see what we get. Muzzle. Good boy. He opted in. This is going to touch there and remove this. And his ear did flick back. I think it was a byproduct of my finger touching it. Good job. You did it. You're the smartest. Good job. So what I would choose to do, if this were my own dog, is I'm going to do a couple more reps of that, and then I would stop for the day. I'm not going to do anything else. It's just, can I do this harder step? Do you continuously opt in to this harder step? And if you opt out, you still get paid. I am not usually in the business of punishing dogs or people for opting out of situations they're not comfortable in. Muzzle. Good boy. Good job. You're the smartest in the whole world. Yeah, good job. A little bit of ears back there. So my last rep is going to be just a really easy one. I'm just going to have him put his muzzle in, and then I'm going to pay him, and then he's done. Muzzle. Good boy. Yeah, you did it. You're the smartest. You're the smartest. All done.